Do 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 do. And what Sanjeet means by that is he's sorry he was ever born. Hello, my name is Nigel, and I'm Sanjeet, and I am not sorry I am born because I can bring you entertainment of a Pokemon nature. Yeah, sure, entertainment. Anyway, welcome to part 4 of the LP. The last Pokemon Green LP that this channel did made it to part 4, and we have equaled that feat. I did have a look back, and they seemed to get to Cerulean City, so they moved a little bit faster than we did, but hey, never mind. Anyway, so we haven't played since part 2 because Norman Normal Voice took over the last part and seemed to get us to Pewter City, which we're currently enjoying its verdant surroundings, and soon we'll go to the Pewter Science Museum. I assume he got here with absolutely no problems. I did chime in briefly to tell him that he was nuzlocking Meridian Forest, and well, that shouldn't have posed any problems, because it's literally the only place it's the first place in the game. It's like, there's nothing really too threatening there. Nigel, Nigel, are you okay? You've gone very white. You're gripping the desk quite hard there, Nigel. Nigel, I find your silence scarier than if you were going ballistic right now. I mean, look, I mean, I can see there's been some changes to the dynamic of the team, but I think these changes could... Changes? Like, Mankey is dead. That's Nigel Jr. That was a part of my soul. It's gone. Dead. Like, and I think I saw him catch a Pikachu. Where's that? Oh, it's dead. And what do we have? We have Apollo G. Impish. Like... fuck is that? It's not an apology. That's garbage. Like, Nigel Jr., man. It was my life, my child, my soul, and that dickhead killed it. I'm speechless, Sanjeet, but this LP is ruined as far as it's not. We've made it to part 4. That's the same as the other LP did. I think we should just call it a day. Well, we can't call it a day, Nigel. Why don't you sit back, have a nice Cadbury's drinking chocolate? We're not sponsored, but seriously, if you guys can buy Cadbury's drinking chocolate, go do it. It comes in a huge, nice purple, thick tin, and it tastes magnificent. I'm telling you. How's that going to make me feel better, you becoming a sales pitchman for Cadbury's frickin' drinking chocolate? Buy Nesquik. I'm just providing the balance here. Anyway, Nigel, why don't you have a nice hot chocolate and sit with this nice blanket on you? And why don't I take over the part, okay? I'll keep everything calm. But I don't want to be calm. I want to strangle him. Look, it's a frickin' Pidgey. Like, everyone and their mum has one of them. It's so frickin' shit, and it's not Nigel Jr., and my son has died, and you expect me to be calm? But Nigel, remember, you are English, so what do you do when you get bad news? When you're told that Brexit is happening? When you have to look at Nigel Farage's face and it's not mutilated? You're English, so you have a cup of tea, and you take it calmly and in good humour, while secretly wishing death upon them. That's true. That's a good summary of English people. Alright, I'll go sit down, have a cup of tea, not hot chocolate. Is it going to be Cadbury's tea? They don't make tea, and if they did, I'd choke you with it. Alright, well, you sit down, nice and calm, and I'll take the gym. Alright. I'll try and be calm, but this isn't over, alright? I still need to word a strongly worded. You need to word a strongly worded. Well, I got that wrong, but I need to put together a strongly worded letter of complaint against my The other guy who does this LP. It's bad, alright? Look, you're struggling to speak, go sit down, alright? I'll do this. By the way, you're still in a Nuzlocke for this gym. Alright, okay, I can deal with that. It's Brock. I've got a grass type Nuzlocke, no problem. No more death, alright? Okay, guys, Nigel's gone to have a little sit down. I can't blame him. It's been a pretty bad LP. I thank you for sticking with me for that 5 minutes. I just had to calm him down. I know not a lot happened on the screen. Sorry about that, but he could have killed us all. You as well. Like, sitting at home, you think you're safe from him. Like, you think he doesn't know where you live, and he doesn't. But he'll find you. And if he doesn't find you, he'll get the other guy to do it. The guy who stalked NBZ. Like, Jesus. What was that all about anyway? Sanjeet uses Vine Whip. And this is going to be easy. I think we'll just, like, I don't know how Nigel feels about the Apology Pidgey, so I don't know how to use it. I feel if I train it, he might get, a little bit upset that I'm training the Pidgey, so, instead of Nigel Jr., who's dead, as we all know, so I don't really know what to do with that apology. I don't know if I've accepted the apology, basically. I don't know if I've accepted it into the team yet. So at the moment, we're just rolling with Sanjeet Jr. and that's how we got to do it. So that was really easy, so let's hope this next one's really easy. I think it will be. So you're here. I'm Brock, and I've got an odd voice. My rock-hard cock is evident even in my pants. My Pokemon are all rock. I should have said my cock. My cocks are all rock hard. Yes, that's right. I got more, and they have true grit, determination to find any cavity, any cave. That's right. My cocks are all a rock type. Fwah! You're going to challenge me, knowing that you'll lose to my cock. That's the cock's honor that compels you to challenge. I should stop doing this. Oh, we gotta show him my best. Well, you're gonna see my mighty Indian dong in the form of Sanjeet Jr. You know what? I actually think Nigel reins me in. It's strange because I always thought I was the one holding him back, but actually, when he's not here, I just talk about cock. I'm sure there's nothing you can read into that. There is nothing you can read into that. My silence is incriminating. Alright, we got to level 15, and we're trying to learn Poison Powder. I think we're gonna learn Poison Powder. I don't know why I feel like we should learn... No, how accurate is Poison Powder? 75, just a piece of garbage. So, no, we're not learning Poison Powder. No. Oh, frickin' they are. Yes, no. Oh, I'm trying to learn Sleep Powder. Or, you see, in Pokemon Red and Blue, Venusaur learns Sleep Powder very late on. Learning this so early is really a boon to our Bulbasaur here. So that's great. I wonder if we're going to learn... No, we don't. Venusaur doesn't get Stun Spore, I don't think. Maybe it does these days. You can breed it. I don't know. I'm not really a Venusaur expert. In my first X and Y team, I had a Venusaur, but it was not one that Stun Sport. It was a Mega Venusaur, and I can't remember what I did. I guess Sleep Powder and various other things. I have a feeling it had a bit of a gimmick. It was a setup thing. It was a defense. It was very defensive, and it was designed to take certain. I think it had Synthesis. Maybe it was like some kind of Toxic Stola. Oh, Sanjeet Jr., level 16. Now, ordinarily, I would like to keep Sanjeet Jr. in the Junior form, in the Bulbasaur form, for a little bit longer, because, I like Bulbasaur. He's so cute, but I think I'm going to have to evolve him just because the other dude killed, two new guys, and especially Nigel Jr., who we put some investment into training. So I think we really need a strong team, and unfortunately the team is currently of 1 if you don't count Apology, and I think that's just gonna have to be Ivysaur. Like, we need to make that as strong as possible. So that is my rationale for evolving Sanjit Jr. I am sad to say goodbye to the little cute Bulbasaur face, but Ivysaur is really cool, and I think Ivysaur doesn't get a lot of the credit it deserves. I think it's a really cool, like, adolescent Pokemon, and I think that's really good, and I do like it. I like it a lot. So, welcome Sanjit Jr. You are not quite so junior anymore, but you are still a little bit junior to me. You have to play a lot of Pokemon games before you are not junior to Sanjit, my friend. And we're gonna get Rock Tomb. Well, it's better than Bide, but I'm not sure it's much use to me at the moment. So, I have to ask Nigel whether that is Nuzlocke part complete there, whether we're out of the Nuzlocke. Are we, Nigel? Nigel? Yeah. Oh, well, show me. Everything is still alive, Nigel. Well, you could have killed off Apology. I mean, I don't really want it. I don't accept the apology. I think that's it. I don't accept the apology, so we're going to have to kill the Pidgey. But, Nigel, every Pokemon in a Nuzlocke is precious. Like, we can't just kill one of them off because, like, what? It's not the Pidgey's fault, is it? But if we keep the Pidgey, that means I'm accepting the apology on the team. And I don't really want to do that. Alright, I'll tell you what, Nigel. I think it will make you feel better if we go out and catch you a new Nigel Jr. Nothing can replace Nigel Jr. You can't just replace a kid by getting a new one. But what if it's a really good one? Oh, well, if it's a really good one, then yeah, sure, fine. Alright, well, I did want to check out the museum, but, alright, can we quickly do that? Very quickly, Nigel. I know you're keen to get moving, but, and get your new Nigel Jr. It'll be really good, I promise. But I just want to check this out. Mainly, so sorry if this is boring for you guys at home, but mainly I want to check this out because I can't remember what this is like in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I can remember it brilliantly from Red Blue. I don't need to talk to everyone, but I can't remember it from. Oh, I like Kabutop's fossil looks sweet. Here I just want to check out what this looked like. Space, it's not the Space Shuttle Columbia anymore, it is just Space Shuttle, so not a lot's going down in here. I'll just talk to this dude, because he seems like he might, nah, just saying the space exhibit. So they didn't really beef that up in terms of graphics or information in this gen. In fact, they dumbed it down, if anything, because of, they took away, you know, because the shuttle burn didn't crash, so they didn't want a reference to it in the game, which is perfectly understandable, but you know, I think they could have done something a bit different and just erasing it, or they could have, although even the model of the spaceship doesn't look that great. You're not gonna, what is it, man? I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aides. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. I've had enough of aides. Ooh, running shoes though. Well, I guess we're going to accept the aids, because it's going to make us move faster, so. But you know all about aids, wouldn't you, Sanjit? This is one too many comments. We've had enough of this LP. Alright, we can run. Woohoo! Alright, I want a really good Pokemon, so you better not battle any of these dudes, because, well, I'm going to have to battle the guy in the hat, because, you know, that, like, you can't say guy in the hat in a Pokemon game. Like, you could mean, like, everyone in the game. Well, name an Elite Four member that wears a hat. I think Agatha might wear something in some sprites, but well, not in the Leaf Green one she doesn't. Alright, it's a bet we're going to have. We're going to bet on Agatha's headwear. No one look, no one spoil it in the comments. That's our incentive to battle the Elite Four, is we're going to see if Agatha's wearing anything on her head. Are we still in Nuzlocke territory, Nigel? I'm going to give us a break from Nuzlocke, actually. I'm going to say that we're not in Nuzlocke territory for this route, although it does make things more exciting, so I reserve the right to put Nuzlocke in. But I won't be a dick and put it in if you're on, like, 1 HP. But, alright, let's super speed through this, because it's annoying me. I want to get my Pokemon. I want to find a new Pokemon to call my own, and it better be really bloody good. Please don't be a Pidgey. Please don't be a Pidgey. What was that, Sanjit? Nothing. I'm just praying to the gods of random number generation that we get something really great. I'm gonna have to fight one of these, Nigel. I'll fight the bug catcher. They hardly give any experience points. Alrighty. Why? Well, who does this guy think he is, having 4 bloody Pokemon of such easily defeatable things? It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous. And by the way, Sanji, how did our LP in the last part end up in Cerulean City? We spent a lot longer on this LP. Like, in terms of minutes as well. I think we've run to more minutes than the LP that got to Cerulean City in 4 parts, so we're in 4 parts. We're not even going to enter into Mountain Moon. Why are we so shit, basically? Well, that's a question English people ask themselves a lot of the time. Why are they so shit? And, the answer in this case is that we're just not doing very good stuff, really. Like, I think we're using the super speed less. Sorry, if you thought that sentence that I was saying didn't go anywhere, it's because it didn't. Because someone was stomping around my house, and I wondered if I was going to be needed to do something. But it turns out they've stomped away. But yeah, I was just gonna. I think we've used the super speed a lot less, but we're using it now because we want to go get your Pokemon. And this is kind of boring battles. But in general, I want to try and avoid using the super speed. But gives me no choice sometimes. No choice. Got to beat the cat to beat. See, when there's battles like this, it just gives you nothing to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I guess what's interesting about watching an Ivysaur that's grossly over-leveled beat up like Caterpie and Metapod. We're a flat-track bully at the moment. I think Vine Whip's going to be the way to go here, Sanjeet, though. It might not very effective, but it's going to get through Harden a lot quicker than Tackle, and it did, and I'm right. Ooh, I know what we can talk about. Let's talk about the Alola region. What about it? Well, we've started playing 7th Gen, haven't we? Yeah, well, yes, we have started playing 7th Gen. If this isn't a Nuzlocke, can we look for Pokemon? No, it's a Nuzlocke. That'll do. What, you're happy with a Spearow? Yep. Spearow's better than Pidgey, man. It's better. Well, I'm not sure that's really true, but it's better, Sanjeet. Do you want me unhappy, or do you want to say it's better? So, it's better. Alright, but we've got to catch it, so why have you used Leech Seed? Why do you want me to fail? Like, Leech Seed could kill it. We have no control over that. It's fine. Look, I've got a plan. Look at my plan, alright? Sleep powder it. And then a little bit more health back, and we can just throw Pokeballs now, and it's going to be fine. You're going to see, it's only a Spearow, we're going to catch it, alright? Here we go. This is going to do it. In one, see? 1, 2, 3, clink. Easy as that. Anyway, I'm going to, what are you, before we talk about Alola, I'm not sure we have time to talk Alola in this part, because we're like 18 minutes in, so maybe we should save Alola for the other guy to talk about. Maybe if he has something to talk about, he won't fuck up and kill everything. I don't know. Alright, I've got to call it, I'm going to call it, I can't call it Nigel Jr., like, may he rest in peace, that's just what it's going to be, but, I think what I can call him is, gotta get it right, first time typing, it's never happened before. The Nige. I'm going to call him the Nige. Alright, Sanjeet, you need to make sure the Nige gets experience points so that he doesn't die when the other guy takes over. Alright? So, we're gonna do the old switcheroo here. This is gonna end the part. Sanjeet. What, Nigel? You can totally see her knickers. Thank you, Nigel. I honestly don't know what to say sometimes. That's evident by the verbal diarrhea that comes out of your mouth. No, I mean about what you say. Like, sometimes I'm just speechless by you. Defense curl. What did that add to anything, saying defense curl? Like, you're like the worst kind of poker tuber who's like, now Sanjeet Jr., you're just Vine Whip. It got a critical hit. Oh, but the cute charm infatuated Sanjeet Jr. And then Jigglypuff you disabled so I don't have Vine Whip. That's gay. That's what you like. I don't think I'm quite like that. You try to use Vine when it's disabled. Of course you like that. Yes, overcome the power of love. Shit on that, Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's great. Oh, it didn't quite level up. Hey, why didn't Spearow level up? The whole point of fighting that was that Spearow was going to level up and become awesome so that it couldn't be killed in the next part. Right, we're going to have to go back to Pewter City before this ends and heal up, because I do not trust that complete moron not to kill everything, and we're going to have to fight trains as we go. Alright, but we've got to do it quickly, alright? The people at home don't want to be bored. Look, Sanjeet! No, we're not doing that again. Sanjeet Jr. coming to save the day, getting vine whips in your face, hooray! Nige grew to level 7, you happy now, Nigel? And it learned Leer, that's gonna really help it out. And Sanjeet Jr. gets to level 18, that's really good for him too. So that's good, alright? No, we gotta stay in against Nidran here. You should have given the experience to the Nige. Why do you not like the Nige? You're Nigist. I think we've had enough of playing poker. I'm not going to battle him. I'm going to leave that for the next guy. But what if it all goes horribly wrong? Look, Nigel, I know it went horribly wrong the first time, but maybe Viridian Forest is harder. Maybe everything got poisoned. Maybe there were no antidotes. I mean, I know you and I would have done a great job. Like, how many parts have we done? 2. And how many Pokemon have fainted? 0. Alright? So I think, there's clearly room for improvement on his end, because he's done 2 parts and 2 Pokemon have fainted. So, another one could go in the next part. But we gotta give him the chance to make a mistake and get better. And if we're gonna leave on a message today, I think it would be like, hey, don't expect to be the best at the start of doing things. In anything in your life, you are gonna suck when you start doing something. So cut yourself some slack, focus, work hard. That's a step that a lot of people don't do. But focus, work hard, accept you're not going to be the best. Look at your failings. It is tough to learn. It hurts to learn. But if you do that, you will learn and you'll get better and you'll be good. Alright? That is my Sanjeet wisdom. Nigel, have you got anything to add? Well, that's a really good point, Sanjeet. I think I do have one thing to add to the people at home. Did you see that lass's knickers? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Have fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part.